in today's GTA 5 mod video, I'm actually going to be showing you this new mod actually made by a guy on the GTA 5 mod site who goes by the name GTA 5 Test and his mod is actually called the Land Act Reservoir Park mod. Now this thing, as you can probably already see here by the fact that my frame rate has absolutely crashed, is that it actually turns the Land Act Reservoir area into this really nice kind of holiday park here with, I don't think everything's actually loaded on that side, but with a bunch of trees, and there's actually a load of scenery over there, which I can't wait to show you guys because it's actually a really cool mod. I can't wait to actually get around showing you guys all of it. So if you guys do end up enjoying the video, be sure to go and hit that like button down below as it really would help me out. As always, now let's go. So like I just mentioned, the main thing that's first noticeable about this mod is the fact that there's a bunch of new trees all around here, but not just one type of tree, which I see many mods doing when they try to make it kind of a more scenic area. There's actually tons of different types of trees already in the game. Have things like silver birches, all the way to massive things like this, which kind of look like redwoods, which I think only actually appear in the Palito Forest, but you can see loads of them, and as we drive around you'll see even more. And they are absolutely massive, really reaching up into the sky. But I'm pretty sure this wasn't already here before. So you have this nice little picnic area here, kind of in the trees, looking out onto the lake. That's the first kind of bit of actual props that we see around the side of the lake. You can see more trees kind of spawning and despawning as we drive along, because this is really maxing out my CPU with the ridiculous amount of props spawned here. It was really hard to actually get these to load, but it looks lovely. I love all of the extra shade all around here. I think it looks a super scenic spot now. And if this was in the real game, this would make the area so much nicer, whereas before it kind of just looked a bit almost industrial, because it's still a dam, and it's kind of all just very barren around the sides of this. But you can see up there, we have really tall redwoods there. I'm going to carry on around here. Beautiful view down onto the lake, and another picnic spot just off to the side there. And it's all like these subtle details that I like, so I'm pretty sure that this sign wasn't here before either. The one that shows the windy or slippery road. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there before. It may have been, so don't quote me on that. But it's just small details like that that I've mentioned in previous videos that I love in mods. If we get out of the car here, we're actually going to look at the ridiculous size of this tree. It just keeps on going, reaches all the way up to there, just by the sun there. Looks lovely just off to the side of this lake. I think on this map there's well over 1,000 props, so it's quite a hard one to load. If you don't have a very beefy PC, I'm not sure you're actually going to be able to load this, but still give it a try. And as it is actually at the minute, the mod creator has actually uploaded a basic version because there was an issue with it before. So I'm kind of showing you guys this basic stable version, which I don't really know what really changed, but nonetheless it still looks absolutely beautiful. So they didn't really change too much for me. So we've actually come across the lake here, and we can actually see that there's still tons of trees off to the side here, but we're much lower down on the mountains. And from over here you can actually see that the trees aren't just above the rock face, they're all the way down the side of it as well. They're well above the road that we came down over there. You can see actually there's some NPCs driving a boat over there, or sailing a boat. See actually a few jumps in the water which aren't normally there. And there's also a couple of marquees also set around, which we're actually going to go and check out in a minute. Maybe we can check out the jumps on the lake. But I think up there is just, furthermore, there's just more trees and whatever. So we're actually going to drive down here to the main part of this mod, where it says road work ahead to the side. We're actually going to come down here to the super detailed area, which is really making my my GPU struggle here. We're actually going to go to the little residential living area. So we're going to park up just here on the little flat bit here. And we can see that the first thing that we notice is that we have this kind of camper van thing over here. I don't think this is one of the ones that you can get into. You can just see that off to the side there. We're going to come back over here and slowly work our way up. So we have another house over here. This almost looks a bit out of place for the fact that it looks so built up, and you'd kind of expect almost wooden huts here. But no, it still looks pretty cool. There's also a trailer over there. But yeah, you can see kind of this holiday home, this little resort house, which just looks really nice down right on the very waterfront of the lake. It's got some tents out the front, but I think those are already there. There's the tents, some deck chairs, there's barbecue there. And even the props up the side of this, like it's got a couple of surfboards. Just things like that really add to it. It's put some plants all around the house to really make it a bit more homely and make it a bit more yours. If we come over here, we have a huge tree overhanging this. This looks beautiful. Some people there. I can hear some NPCs talking. I have a paddleboard out there. And he's actually designated a little swimming area around the very corner of the lake here, which just, like I said, just crazy details. I really like it. This homeless hut here, I guess that's more for camping out. Guitar there, this nice little potted plant. Whatever that is down on the floor. Oh, I guess it's the roots of the tree. It looked a bit too bright. Looks like a chicken coop in there. a Yuga, a sea shark over there. Sea shark speedophile. We have a dog up at the table wanting to get this guy's hamburger. Have a woman and someone here who appears to be dressed in bike racing gear, I'm not sure. But yeah, just some more people eating outside here. I never have seen this in the game. Where does this come from? Leave that in the comments. If you guys recognize where this actually comes from, I'd love to know where, because I do not recognize this cheap shop coffee carts. I've never seen that. Or I don't think I've ever seen that. So leave that in the comments. Have this cool van here with the surfboard on top. If we go over here, have some more food here. We have another burger and hot dog stand there. Table just the side of it, and then some fruit and veg. Looks very nice there. I'm gonna come back down to the waterfront and see what's here a bit further along. Have this cool tower here. A couple of kayaks or canoes on the side. This small raft. A bunch of women sunbathing there. And just some more detailing around this house. There's some more potted plants. Just a bunch of stuff here. I'm really, really impressed with this mod so far. It's a lot of just these scenic mods which just add to the realism of San Andreas. I'm really, really impressed by it. I love featuring them on the channel. So we have a mailbox out here. Guys added a rock with some mushrooms on it. This very detailed house here, right on the very, very edge of the water. There's a gnome out the front. Another canoe there. Yeah, and another canoe here. I really like all of the foliage around it. It looks very nice. The blue water here. A bright yellow house. Looks very well maintained. Except it's got some vending machines and a payphone and a mailbox all attached to it there. Well, not a mailbox, a newspaper box there. A load of stuff there. I guess it's more of a hut. I don't think it's much of a house. I think it's more so the hut for like the lifeguards or whatever, because that seems to be a lifeguard waiting out the front there. More canoes. Another boat right on the very edge of the water there. I'm like looking at it from this side. This looks lovely, seeing all of the crazy detailing that's put into it. There's also like this ramp down to the water here, where I guess they can ramp down their kayaks and canoes. And with a little seating area there. Come around the back. Just more fences, like just this, like the fences, the trees, all of that stuff. Like it doesn't really play a huge part, but it all just adds to the realism of it. We've got someone out here looking like they've brought their RV down, got their own little table, the makeshift kitchen there, bike out there. It looks like we can get onto the roof, but I don't think there's too much to see. A water tank there. This is actually far bigger than I actually expected it to be. Ramp down to the water there again for these guys. Got another house here. This one doesn't look quite so well done up. It looks a bit abandoned almost. Oh no, it looks a little bit better. Oh, this looks much nicer. On this side it looks quite nice. Little canopy and some steps down to the water. Didn't mean to climb on the roof. And a big kind of suburban house here with someone standing out the front. I don't recognize where this house is from, but it looks like it's kind of from the Vinewood Hills area. But yeah, you can see this huge house here. Looks very, very nice. I think this is the last house over here. I think this is actually a Karen Rebel, a rusty Karen Rebel, but I've actually got the Ford F-150 mod on it at the minute, which I think looks really nice parked outside this house. Another huge tree there, and I think this is the last house along the side of here. So the coastline of this looks absolutely stunning. I'm really, really impressed so far, and I think we're actually going to go and try to grab one of these sea sharks and see what's on the other side of the water, if there is anything. But sadly, we go from the nice kind of residential area all the way over to this trash over here. Just look how lovely this looks. It looks so nice. I'm so impressed by this mod. All along the beachfront here is so stunning. Just stunning visuals, stunning scenery. And overall, with all of the trees and whatever, it looks like this really beautiful scenic holiday resort. Great props to GTA 5 Testia for making this. Looks really, really good. We're actually going to come over here. Looks like there's a bit more stuff here. Someone's just kind of set out their canopy over here with some deck chairs. A few more trees. Nothing too much there. And some fun resort activities like doing the water skiing, like doing the jet skiing there and going over the jumps and whatever. All cool stuff which really adds to the realism. Looks like we have a downed tree here. This looks like one of the redwoods, maybe, I want to say. But yeah, you can see that it's been down there. Another great detail. So, look at this beautiful view there. I'm so impressed by this mod. Guys, definitely go and download this. Try to run it. You may not be able to, maybe especially when he updates it to the main version again. But at least on this version here, on the downgraded version, it still looks absolutely stunning, and I highly recommend you guys go check this out because you won't regret it. Go and explore here, maybe try to build your own stuff around this area. I'd love to see that, and if you do, send me a link to it. I'd love to be able to feature it on the channel, as this is one of my favourite kind of scenery mods that we've tried out so far. And that's been pretty much it, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to go and drop a like down below, as it really would help me out. As always, subscribe for more videos just like this coming very soon, and down in the description there'll be a link to my Twitter and also the link to this mod. So, thank you guys all very much for watching. My name has been Flair, signing out.